In this sketchbook activity, I'm going to need a couple different supplies as I get started. First, I'll need a white sheet of paper like I have here. It could be loose or it could be in my sketchbook. I'll need a pencil. It can be a number 2 pencil. It does not have to be an ebony pencil, but it is up to you. I will need a ruler like so, which is a 12-inch ruler, as you can see here. I'm going to also need a viewfinder, and I'm really just going to use the window of this viewfinder, which is going to be 2 inches by 2 inches. I'll start this project by putting my ruler at the top edge of the paper, and I notice that it is about 9 inches, so I'm going to put a mark halfway down from there, which would be 4.5. I'm going to do so here, and I'm going to do so on the other side as well. If your paper is not 9 inches, if it is more or less than that, what you want to do is find the distance from here to here, which is the middle, on this side as well. I'm going to then take my ruler and I'm going to connect these 2 points, like so. This line that I've just created will serve as my horizon line. After that, I'm going to make another mark on my line. It is about 12 inches wide, so half of that is going to be 6. I'm going to put a small mark at 6 and actually end up putting an X there. I'm then going to put my ruler off to the side. I'm not going to need it for a little while. And I'm going to take my viewfinder. If you don't have one, you could make your own 2x2 box if you need to. I'm going to put one box up here, and I'm going to outline it. And then I'm going to put another box over here. I'm going to outline it. I'm going to put a box down here, below the line, outline it, and I'm also going to put a box here and outline that. Then what I'm going to do is going to make a block letter of a T to start this box. As I do so, I'm going to start by making a T that's pretty big, and basically I'm just going to outline that T to make it work. So I'm going to outline around the guideline that I created. I can go back and erase. Now that I've got my T, I'm going to draw some lines from my T to my X. This line is my horizon line, this is my vanishing point. So I'm going to take my ruler and draw a mark from this top corner to this one. The same thing from this corner to this one. All of these lines should go to the vanishing point. One thing that's going to be a little bit strange is this line here will go a little bit of the way, but then it will stop. It won't pass all the way through here because there's an overlap taking place. Next thing I'm going to do is cut off some of these orthogonals that I will no longer need. For example, this is a line that is a vertical line. I'm going to do another vertical line somewhere else in the same space, like so. Then I'm going to do a horizontal line since the next space here is horizontal, like so. Then I'm going to do another vertical line, which is like that. So another vertical line here. And then I'm going to do another horizontal line because this is a horizontal. Then what I can do is I can erase all the excess that is my orthogonals that I'll no longer need anymore. I'm going to do the same thing for the next letter, which is going to be another practice, which is going to be the letter C. So I have my square here that's pretty created, alright? Make my C pretty big, fill most of the box, and then I'm just going to block it in. So I've got this outer line, this line, outlining the C that I have, like so. Then I can go back, erase my guidelines. Then what I'm going to do is connect this line to the vanishing point. This line is going to go to the vanishing point. This line is going to go to the vanishing point. And so will this one, but it's going to have overlap, so it's only going to go part of the way. Same process as before. I'm going to draw a vertical line. And then I'm going to draw a horizontal line because this one's a horizontal. And then all I need to do is erase my orthogonals. So this is my one point of perspective. All these lines that are orthogonals meet at this perspective. All these lines meet at this perspective. You will then do this one and this one as well. However, this one should be your first initial. This one should be your second initial. A couple examples of what that could look like are here. In this case, I did a E and a B, so try and figure those out. If you wanted to do other letters, here are some examples of what that looks like. An M, a G, a J, a K. And another example. An N, a Q, an R, a W. After I do those lines, then what I want to do is add some shadow to my letters that I have for my 4 letters. An example of that is, there's one. You can see that I did the dark and light shadows just using a pencil to shade it. Here's another example of that. Some different letters, an F and H, A and a D. And finally, S and O. And you can see how the S looks different from top and bottom and how the O looks different from top and bottom.